What's going on, everybody? We are here, week 5 post-game interviews. This is the old Basketballs 334. I am with Mr. one and only Mike Elsea of the Indianapolis Knights. And Mike, it's got to be a somber feeling on Sunday, knowing the outcome of the match yesterday on the road in Sinclair against the Motor City Ambassadors. A real good opportunity for the Indianapolis Knights to kind of gain some ground. 2 inches. Tell me how you feel about that loss.
Man, I'm still a little shook up about it, to tell you the truth. I mean, I had it won. I had the winning fish on twice and got broke off at the boat 2 times in a row.
That makes it tough. That's
the first one was on live too. I mean, I had a fish. I'm convinced it was in the 6-pound range. I know for a fact it was over 21 inches. That I had it 2 feet from the net, and all of a sudden my line just popped. Don't know why. And that was with like 5 minutes left of the live broadcast there, right at about 1 o'clock. And so, of course, they had to cut out, and I got regrouped and got retied and all that kind of stuff. And about 20 minutes later, I hooked into another one. I had an 18, 19-incher, 4.5-pounder easy. Made one more surge like they always do right as I was getting the net ready. My line hit the net and popped the line.
Wow.
Broke 2 off in a row. Either one of those.
I mean, you've been through the range of emotions. You've been through the range of emotions at the top. You know, you won the KBF National Championship a few years back on Caddo. You've certainly won some KBBT matches and you've been a part of some big wins for your Indianapolis Knights for the KFL. So talk about the range of emotions, knowing that you guys, you've been at the pinnacle and to have, obviously not what happened so much, but just the aspect of the heartbreak, knowing that you guys had it. I mean, with 30 minutes to go, y'all were up by 7 inches.
Yeah.
I was watching the scoreboard, I was like, this is a hell of a match.
That's the nature of this game, I mean, you can have the highs of highs and lows of lows in an instant. Earlier that day, I mean, I was catching some really good ones. I mean, I caught fish all day long and I racked up, recorded at least over 170 inches myself. And so, I mean, I had a great day. Don't get me wrong. I had a phenomenal day, but as good as that day was, it's just amazing how one bite, one mishap, one instance of a fish, getting away right there at the end, when it really can just completely change the whole feeling, the whole emotion of the day. I mean, I'm not a stats guy to begin with. And, I'm getting all kinds of messages as, oh, hey, yeah, you were the league leader and you blah, blah, blah. And, that's all well and good. But honestly, I'm just out there to fish, to win. And all that stuff meant absolutely nothing once I lost that fish.
And I was going to ask you that, while you look at the individual stat lines for the day and you see Mike Elsea's name up there, and as an individual, you got to think, man, that's great. But as I've talked to in other interviews, this is a team sport, a team competition. It's great to have those individual accomplishments and to have the big fish or whatever for the day. But at the end of the day, you've got to be able to put together as a team. And certainly, Mike, you can't feel bad about your efforts. Some come and go. I know it's very heartbreaking. I mean, hell, y'all took a quality lineup up there. I know when our Alabama Hammers were up there just a few weeks ago and at Manitou, and then you guys were here with us on Wadowee 2 weeks ago. Just speak to the quality of guys that you have on the team. I can personally speak on the hospitality and how humble Sam and Brian and Adam are. Obviously, I've met you before. We've fished a couple of the bigger trails together, but y'all got an opportunity this week coming off. I mean, it's going to eat y'all up all week long. But they're coming to your home. They're coming to your home. They haven't lost a match.
It's not over yet. I mean, yeah, we had a little step back, obviously, with this loss, but it's not over yet. We can still come back and get in.
Absolutely.
And, we absolutely have to win this week. No question about it. We have to win.
Y'all have to win, and fortunately for me, y'all have to win, and y'all certainly need us to have a better showing against Tennessee this week. The Alabama Hammers are going to Kentucky Lake. So So a win for you guys at home this week, that'll put the first loss on the board for the Motor City Ambassadors. If the Alabama Hammers could slip up, catch it, finally catch fire, because we got some quality anglers too.
Right.
We've hit a brick wall so far, but
Yeah.
y'all win at home. A loss by the Tennessee Shiners pretty much puts y'all solid second place with very winnable matches coming up. Tell us what the plan is this week for y'all.
Well, I mean, before I get to that, I mean, plus we still have the Tennessee Shiners up here too yet.
Right.
So, if we win both of our home games that we have left against, the divisional teams, and then, happen to pull something out of, and I don't, but we go to Oklahoma for a match against them, and then I think we have Arkansas that comes up here too. I don't remember, but I think we do. So at any rate, I mean, we're definitely not out of it. What one bit? Yeah, this loss hurt us for sure. I mean, probably more mentally and emotionally than it did statistically, I guess, because we still got a shot, and
Right.
we're gonna come out fighting and screaming and clawing and scratching, and put our heads down and do the very best we can, and just see how it shakes out.
Well, I mean, ultimately, the goal for all of us is to end up at Lake Chickamauga at the end of the season. So,
Yeah.
there's still a lot for you guys to fight for. I mean, like I say, a hell of a team. I was baffled watching. I mean, you first watch the scoreboard up there, and I know you guys aren't much scoreboard watchers because naturally you're out there trying to catch fish yourself.
Yeah.
But being on the sideline, watching the scoreboard and watching, Magic City, or excuse me, Motor City get way up in fish, and y'all hadn't submitted some, and then to watch y'all jump back in the lead. Sinclair's a lot different fishery than Manitow is going to be. So,
Yeah. It is.
You may not get quite the size, but we know the numbers are there. What are you looking forward to most this week?
Right, Manitow's got good fish in it too. I mean, a lot of numbers for sure. I mean, yeah, it's not going to be a 200-inch type of game by any means, but I mean, it's going to be a fun game to watch too, because again, we have all got really good service there, so there's no reason why nobody can't be live streaming the whole time. So hopefully everybody will be tuning in to watch that game, because it's going to be a dogfight. It's going to
be a hell of a show. I mean, if they're not watching the Indianapolis Knights and the Motor City Ambassadors this coming Saturday, hell, if I wasn't fishing, I'd be tuned in.
You'd be missing a good show if you don't. That's for sure.
I anticipate it's going to be a hell of a battle. I know you guys are going to be hungry to get some retribution on your home lake. Mike, again, you've held the trophy up at the national championship. You've won a lot individually, but tell me what this team competition means to you, going from being doing it by yourself, doing it for yourself, you versus the field. Tell me what the team atmosphere means to you, and how you regroup together, how you plan together.
Man, we just that's the nature of the word team, right? I mean, we win together, we lose together. It don't matter if one person catches all 10 of them or 9 out of the 10 or not. We're still a team. And so, everybody is a little on the solemn side today, I know. And we've got a team call later on to regroup and get our heads right, get our hearts right, and put together a solid game plan for next week. So, it means a lot. We all want it really bad. And, obviously our team has been dubbed the underdogs ever since the KFL started, which we're completely fine with, because we're about to prove to everybody that we can hang in there with everybody else too.
Absolutely. Well, Mike, I appreciate you taking the time to come on with me in the KFL today. Again, congratulations on putting up big numbers yesterday. Unfortunately, it didn't pan out for the team. We all look forward to seeing you guys this Saturday at home against those same Motor City Ambassadors. I wish you all the best of luck out there. Most importantly, the best of safety. Hope you guys get out on the water and get off the water safe. Everybody's good. And we have a same hell of a show we did this past week. So again, we appreciate you taking the time, and I'm sure we'll be talking to you and some of the Indianapolis Knights again real soon.
Good, man. No problem. And good luck to you as well. Hope you guys out there and get it done.
Appreciate it, Mike.
So, all right. Take care. Appreciate it.
Have a good one, buddy.
You too.